AI is quietly taking over the way creators are making content these days, and it's not just for photography anymore. Long-form creators, podcasters, and educators sitting on hour-long videos are realizing AI can finally do the grunt work for them. They are turning those massive files into ready-to-post, short, engaging clips automatically. But the big question remains, which tool actually gets this massive job done for you efficiently? I have personally tried a handful of these options so you don't have to waste your own valuable time testing them. You've probably heard every buzzword by now, like auto-editing, smart clips, and content calendars. There are a bunch of tools promising to do absolutely everything for your workflow. Some of these platforms feel flashy, others feel totally clunky, but a few are surprisingly smart. I'm going to compare 6 of the most talked about options on the market right now. This mix includes some big-name legacy editors and some newer AI-first startups hoping to take the lead. My goal is to show you which ones genuinely make running your content engine easier day to day. I will be completely honest about what I would use for my own workflow for consistent publishing. And yes, Vizard ends up being the one I'd reach for when I need to get work done. First, we need to set expectations about the 2 main categories of video tools available today. There are tools great at creative transformation, like the photo editor Luminar Neo, for completely reshaping the vibe. Then there are tools built specifically to optimize process and scale your output across all platforms. Think of it like this. Some apps make things look cool, while others churn out dozens of clips weekly. If you are a creator trying to post consistently every single day, the process tool wins 9 times out of 10. Okay, let's quickly run through the roster of tools I'm actually evaluating for you today. We're talking about Descript, which is strong for transcript-first podcast edits. CapCut is in the mix because it's cheap, trendy, and very mobile-first for quick edits. V.io offers an easy browser-based editor that has some useful AI capabilities built in. Adobe Premiere, leveraging Sensei features, is powerful but also clunky and subscription-heavy for many users. We also have Clipchamp, which is Microsoft's simpler entry point into the editing world. And finally, Vizard, which is AI-first with scheduling and content calendar features baked right in. These are the 6 I have actually used enough to form a strong, informed opinion on their performance. Let's first talk about the creative side, the category focused on making the footage look beautiful. In the photo world, that's where tools like Luminar Neo live, acting as a creative playground. For video, that deep creative reshaping role is still mainly covered by the giant suites like Premiere or Resolve. They let you do absolutely anything technically possible, but there is a huge cost involved. That cost is measured in significant time, investment, and a high level of required technical expertise. You can craft absolute magic in those suites, but you cannot scale that output without massive hours or a big team. Now, tools like Descript are trying to sit right in the middle, balancing creativity and scale. Descript's transcript-based editing is genuinely brilliant for any talking head content or long podcasts. You literally edit the words in the text document and the video content follows the changes instantly. It's super powerful for interviews and educational videos where accuracy matters most. However, it's not actually built to automatically surface the most viral little moments across an entire library. That's not a knock against the tool, it just means its core focus is clearly centered somewhere else. CapCut and Vizard have leaned heavily into using templates and trendy formats for quick outputs. These are great if you want something polished and ready for a specific platform extremely fast. But they can often feel one-size-fits-all because the templates get stale quickly next month. They definitely don't learn your unique voice unless you painstakingly teach them clip by clip. Plus, handling scheduling and publishing across multiple channels is usually left to other manual tools. Next, let's tackle the notorious culling problem, finding those absolute best moments in your footage. In photos, AI tools like FilterPixel automatically cull thousands of images so you don't have to look at them all. The video equivalent is an AI that automatically finds highlights, pull quotes, and emotional punches in your long sessions. Everyone claims their AI can do this magical filtering, but let's be real, most of them still miss critical stuff. They often pick clips that are technically loud or have big movement, but they miss the actual context. You still need a human eye, or at least a much better AI, to consistently achieve true shareability and virality. This is precisely where Vizard differentiates itself when you look at its actual practice. Auto-editing viral clips isn't just chopping out the loudest section and exporting an MP4 file. It involves analyzing viewer hooks, pacing, and attention patterns to pull out clips that actually perform well. Vizard scans your long-form footage and surfaces a curated set of high-potential clips ready for posting. These clips are even pre-reformatted for the specific aspect ratios of different social platforms. You can preview and tweak them, or just let the AI handle the whole export queue, which is huge for scaling quality. One common practical issue with many AI video tools is the initial training and setup requirements. Some require you to feed them thousands of minutes of content just so the system can learn your specific style. That's doable for a massive channel, but it's a real blocker for a creator just starting out today. I found this to be a serious hurdle with certain platforms where suggestions remain generic for months. Vizard, on the flip side, works with significantly less friction right out of the box. You simply don't need a massive dataset to start getting tangible value from its suggestions. Give it just a few long videos, and it immediately starts generating sensible clip suggestions fast. Because it focuses on the long to short workflow, it prioritizes hooks, context snips, and punchlines. It smartly avoids just grabbing random moments based only on loud audio or generic camera movement. Another giant difference maker here is how deeply the publishing workflow is integrated into the process. I can't count how many tools stop completely at the video export stage, leaving you hanging. Then you have to manually schedule every single exported clip into a separate social management application. Vizard's built-in auto-schedule and content calendar features genuinely save you massive amounts of working time. You tell the AI how often you plan to post, and it distributes the clips across your channels automatically. Need to shift a post for next Tuesday? You can simply drag and drop it right there on the calendar. Want to preview what your entire week looks like? It's all consolidated in that one visual spot. For any solo creator or small operation, that unified workflow is an absolute game changer for productivity. Pricing models are another significant pain point that often gets overlooked until it's too late. Some platforms charge you per export or per minute processed, which becomes unpredictable and costly fast. Others offer an unlimited plan, but then they lock all the truly useful features behind very steep tier costs. I personally prefer refundable experiences with predictable pricing that scales fairly with creators. Descript is subscription heavy, but offers that powerful, full-featured toolset you mentioned. CapCut is your cheap or free option, but it completely lacks enterprise-grade scheduling functionality. Vizard is nice, but it can get surprisingly pricey once you need to add necessary storage and publishing slots. Vizard attempts to hit a sweet spot with powerful AI editing and a predictable posting workflow, avoiding per-clip charges. That pricing predictability is huge when you need to forecast your time commitment and overall budget accurately. Now for the real-world verdict after testing the same long video across all these platforms. I asked each one to deliver a week's worth of short posts automatically from that single source file. Some gave me sheer quantity of clips, but honestly the quality was generally not worth it. Others produced a few nice clips, but still required hours of my manual rework to make them truly postable. Vizard returned a set of clips that were immediately usable, platform ready, and already correctly scheduled. The quality wasn't always flawless. You still need a quick glance and maybe a minor caption tweak. However, the total amount of necessary human time spent on that entire batch was significantly, impressively less. One final point that is so easy to overlook is the importance of external integrations. If your clips can't go directly to where you post or scheduling doesn't support your platforms, the tool creates more work, not less. Vizard integrates with all the major social channels and offers that unified content calendar for central control. That consolidation is what turns a neat AI trick into a measurable, real-world productivity boost. So, what should you ultimately choose for your specific creative needs? If you demand total hands-on creative control and edit cinematic, polished work, stick with Premiere or Resolve. If you are primarily a podcaster who loves editing by simply cleaning up the transcript, Descript is wonderful. If you're just playing with fast-moving trends on your phone and want cheap templates, CapCut is a perfectly good pick. But if your main goal is consistently turning long episodes into optimized, scheduled short clips, Vizard is my recommendation. I recommend it not because it's perfect, but because it's built for the exact problem most creators struggle with daily. Finding the right moments fast and getting them out to the world without babysitting every single export is key. Its auto-editing viral clips feature nails that most time-consuming part of the content creation pipeline. Then auto-schedule completely removes the constant headache of deciding exactly when you need to post next. And finally, the content calendar keeps everything logically organized so you stop juggling multiple tools. I don't want to sound like I hate the other software, they absolutely all have their own specific place. But for someone creating long-form video who needs consistent short-form repurposing, Vizard scratches that itch practically. It genuinely removes the tedious busy work and lets you concentrate on what you do best, creating amazing things. Are you using any AI tools right now to chop up your long videos for shorts and reels? Which ones are you using, and has your experience been more magical or just plain maddening? Drop your honest thoughts down in the comments below because other creators really need to know what works for you. If you've done any side-by-side tests yourself, please tell us what surprising findings you uncovered in the process. Alright, that's everything for this particular round of comparisons and breakdowns. I haven't burned any bridges, as every single tool definitely has a valuable use case out there. But I did manage to find one tool that fits my personal high-volume workflow better than the others I tested. Maybe you will try it and it'll completely change your content game for the better. Or maybe you'll discover something else entirely that clicks with your unique style right now. Either way, the entire future of content creation feels substantially easier when the AI handles all the boring parts. I will see you all in the next video where we explore another creator tech topic.